Hello, friends, and welcome. Today, I am sharing with you my family's holy grail in skincare, and that is this super simple, effective 2-ingredient tallow balm. If you haven't seen my previous video on how I purify my tallow, go check that out. Otherwise, you can purchase purified tallow anywhere else to make the process even quicker. So you only need 2 ingredients here, and this is the tallow that I've purified, and you will also need beeswax. Now, both of these products alone would form a really great skincare product, but together they form the silkiest, most hydrating balm that I have ever made personally. So we're going to start out with about a 4-ounce recipe. So I'm going to take my tallow and just chip off until I have 4 ounces. And I usually do a ratio of 1 to 10, so 1 part beeswax to 10 parts tallow, and this just provides the right consistency. If you have too much beeswax, it's going to be really hard. If you do want a thicker or a hard balm, like say you want to make a lip balm, then just use more beeswax. And if you want it a little bit thinner, so more easily spreadable, just use less beeswax. But a 1 to 10 ratio is a really good place to start. So you're going to melt that over low, and you can do this over a double boiler if you'd like. I just put it on low and just keep an eye on it because you don't want it to get past 180 degrees. You want to reach it to at least 140 degrees because that's the melting point of beeswax. Anywhere between 140 to 185 should be fine. And you can also, once it is melted, you can add various things to this if you so desire, vitamin E drops, other essential oils, just based on what your personal needs are. But I'm going to keep this really simple and just keep it at 2 ingredients. And that to me works wonderful for our families because we don't have any special conditions we're treating like eczema or irritations like that. So just keep an eye on this and keep stirring so that you have all of that beeswax. That beeswax is very hard, so you want to make sure that you're continuously stirring this over the few minutes that it will take to melt. And just bring it up to temperature so that you're ensuring that all of that beeswax is in there. And I also want to make a point that these 2 ingredients are super high in vitamins, especially fat-soluble vitamins. So not only is this an effective product to be moisturizing and locking in moisture because of that beeswax, but also providing your skin with vitamins A, E, D, and K. Between the tallow and the beeswax, your skin is going to be inundated with just essential vitamins critical to its repair. So not only are you getting a product that is safe to use for as young as babies or super sensitive skin, but you're also getting a product that is just so simple to make on your own and so much cheaper than buying it in the store. So you're getting an organic product that you know you can rely on to be effective, but you also can be safe to use. I use this on my babies from day one. It's wonderful for anyone who has dry skin, but even if you have normal skin, it doesn't sit on top of your skin in the way that you think grease might. It actually starts getting absorbed very quickly as soon as you put it on. It is so silky. So now that I've gotten that melted, I put them into my desired containers and I just let this sit on the counter to harden up. It might take just a couple of hours depending on how much you've made, but because we made the tallow shelf stable by evaporating all of the water, this is a shelf stable product. I would say about 6 months is the shelf life of this. So if you make a big batch, you could store it in the fridge until you're ready to open it up. So after just a couple of hours, it will harden up into a balm, and you can see what the texture is like. So it is quite firm, but still soft enough that when I push in with my finger, it gives way pretty easily. It's not too hard, it's not too soft. Again, work with the beeswax ratios. If you want a firmer balm, put more beeswax in. And I just want you to see how silky this is. It is so silky, and in just a few minutes, it starts being absorbed by your skin. So that's because tallow mimics our natural lipid barrier on our own skin. So it doesn't sit on the top of the skin. It actually is very close. The composition of tallow is very close to our own skin composition. So it's very effective. I hope you guys give this one a try. Like I said, my family uses this for all of our skincare, be it for our face, our hands, our bodies, and it's just so effective, so safe, and just the simplest ingredients that you can find almost anywhere. I will link some products down below in the description box for you to make this even easier for you to try. Play around with this, use different ratios, use different essential oils to get the scents you want. Honestly, I just love it as is. You get a slight beeswax scent, which I personally love. But play with it, make it your own, give it a try. Let me know you've tried it and what different add-ins that you've tried. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.